Alright, open up. Sound check, sound check. Yes, I was going to record the episode, but since since Koga is playing Heaven's Burst Red, I decided to go ahead instead. I decided to stream it instead. So yeah, screw it. We bullet it alive. There's 2 point time for another Senran Kagura Shinobi versus stream. As usual, this is going to be it's just going to be me covering the girls Gessen, the Shinobi girls code this time. I'm still on the Gessen battle records from the previous episode. I only captured like chapter 1 to 2 of the Gessen battle record. So now I'll have to check on what's making progress with the story this time. And yes, after a month. What do you mean after a month? I told you I was pressured to do so. For Shinobi Tensei Live, I was going to shift to recording only, but because I was how do you say it? But because I was busy at work, I didn't have a weekday schedule to fit in with Senran Kagura this time. Yep. After a month, Tinboy is back. You asked for a PBS because of that. Anyway, wish I could talk more blubber nonsense, but come on, let's go with the main story anyway. I'm doing it for Morocco. Right? Alright, let's continue with the fairway to Shinobi versus. Alright. These days, all I can do is think back to those years after my graduation when I became a renegade. I hated evil. I hated the way it consumes good. I would make a world where evil was forbidden. No, not just forbidden. Gone. Forever. I thought about that all the time. I was young, I was innocent, but I did all I could to stay pure. Yeah, just clearing out evil, by the way, is not going to solve your problem, by the way. Yumi. Maybe too pure for some people, the other good Shinobi didn't appreciate my way of doing things. That's the point! Are you so blind? After I became a renegade, I kept hunting evil Shinobi alone, which was against the laws of Shinobi. Kill Kurokage. We need to erase him. Evil Shinobi and good Shinobi both kept trying to assassinate me. The battles against those assassins were so fierce that they sometimes caught civilians in a crossfire. I was fighting to destroy evil, but it wasn't my intention to hurt blameless people. So I gave up hunting evil Shinobi and hid underground. Then about 10 years ago, I heard my daughter and son-in-law were killed. Both were good Shinobi and lost their lives in the battle against evil Shinobi. My heart flew into a storm of despair and rage. I stopped caring if civilians get involved. I swore to slaughter every evil Shinobi in the world. With that vindicate urge in my heart, I went to my child's funeral. I guess we're basically on Kurakage's perspective or Yumi's perspective. It's Kurakage's perspective. I wanted to tell her husband, that I was back on the hunt. But I found a girl out in the front of the funeral hall. At first, I couldn't believe my eyes. She looked exactly like my daughter when she was young. I realized immediately who she said to be. She had to be. She was my granddaughter. She looked unfocused but not unaware. I could feel her anger and sorrow and resonate with me. Here's a fun fact. In Shinobi Master's anime, Kurakage's wife looked like Yumi. Koga, I haven't watched the anime. Chill. Senran Kagura. Pretty sure it's different from the Senran Kagura anime. You shouldn't. What? I have no idea. Okay, fine. 13 Ninja Flash and Shinobi Master. Okay, so there are 2 anime adaptations, Ninja Flash and Shinobi Master. I think he's referring to the 2018 anime. It's like High School DxD unless you don't mind seeing the stuff. You just watch it off stream. You don't need me to watch it. You don't need me to do live reaction on YouTube. I mean, YouTube's gonna age restrict that anyway. Atelier Totori DX Mimi. Wait a minute, I haven't even streamed Atelier yet on Sunday, Refa. Chill, look at the schedule. What's the game that I'm playing right now? Anyway, gotta have to go back to Kuragage's narration here. She looked like she would surely never smile again. She would walk through hell in search of vengeance, just as I did. What could I do? No words would comfort such a shattered heart. So, how could I save her? I found myself talking to the girl. I could see she didn't know who I was, but she wasn't afraid, and she gave me a nod. I would stay with Yumi and train her well. To be a shinobi would be her reason to live. And as she lived with me, I'm sure she would no doubt also learn that if she lived with only vengeance in her heart would empty itself of all its undue misery. Taking care of my granddaughter for the first time, I hadn't thought it would be so much fun. While I trained her, I also taught her everything I knew. How to swim, how to grow vegetables and fruits, games they played in our mountain village. Every time I show her something new, her eyes shone brightly. That warmed my heart more than I could say. Eventually, I realized my wrath had faded. I no longer wanted to hunt any evil shinobi. Instead of that, I started adopting children like Yumi, who'd lost their parents in the conflicts between good and evil. I adopted Murakumo, Yozakura, Shiki, and Minori. I treated them with just as much as I did Yumi. To my astonishment, all of them turned out to be capable shinobi, and with my training, they all passed the Gessen Girls Academy's entrance exam with flying colors. And didn't watch any of those. I only checked the Google search. I haven't watched the anime adaptation. Remember, Senran Kagura started on the video game form. After they enrolled, they started learning even faster. I wouldn't have dared to dream that they would all become elite members. My granddaughters were all shining in the world of good shinobi. You called them their daughters. Their granddaughters, sir. Oh well. Well, in an adaptive sense. I was so happy, nothing could have made me happier. But life has its ups and downs. Just as I found that happiness an incurable disease struck me. Only one treatment could stave it off: bed rest. But a man knows his time is ticking down, he thinks about what's most important. For me, that's the future which awaits Yumi and the others. I believe that they could live without me, and I could confidently say I trained them properly. But I still can't help worrying about them. I want her to learn self-confidence. Her personality switches when she wears that mask, just because she believes it does. Again with the buffer zone. Check your globe! You're streaming Heavenbird's Red! What were you expecting? You were expecting buffer zone, but it's because of your globe? Anyway. I don't think he hasn't dropped any frames yet. My globe! Yes. I mean, if you're calling my stream buffer zone, at least check what you're streaming on your end. Gosh dang it. Even upload speeds can interfere with download speed. Anyway. So I'll have to continue that. I want her to realize that she can live without a mask. That's what I wanted for Murakumo. Be yourself without that mask. I'm streaming langit na nagsulat na po. That is Heavenbird's Red in Tagalog. Okay, try again. Alright, back to the main story. I'll read it later. I suggested she draw a manga based on herself as a way of improving her self-image. That's a good way to look at oneself from a different angle. I want her to learn to take her time. She strongly wishes to be a great Shinobi and live with her family again, but I'm worried that she might risk too much in doing that. In time, her brothers and sisters will grow up and stand on their own 2 feet. Then, once they matured into adulthood and have become capable of fending for themselves, she can see them with far less worry. I hope she can learn to accept that. I want her to study languages from around the world. You want her to learn as many languages: English, Spanish, French, Chinese, Korean, Tagalog, something. After she became a full-fledged Shinobi, I hope her missions take her all across the globe. Let her spread the spirit of Buddhism everywhere. If she makes herself known as the Japanese ninja, and in that eccentric outfit of hers to boot, I'm sure everyone in the world will go crazy for her. No Shinobi has ever done something quite like that before. I want her to stay as she is forever. I don't want her to become some boring adult or forget that spirit that she has now. The world of Shinobi is always strange and intense, so damn serious. We all need someone like her in our lives. I believe she can inspire people in a good way. So I want her to stay the same and not lose herself.
Yumi.
How can I make her smile? That is the question. Her smile is brilliant. At least I'm sure it would be. If she ever showed it to me, then if I could see that smile, I could leave this world without any regrets. I can finally rest in peace, satisfied. It's funny, for all my lifelong goals, all my obsessions, all I want is their happiness. I don't care about wiping out evil Shinobi, and that used to be one of my true desire. And I don't think it's because I lost my edge or became corrupted. I think that this was what I fully wanted from the bottom of my heart all along. My world has 5 beautiful lights in it. Yumi, Murakumo, Yozakura, Shiki, and Minori. They've driven the darkness away from my heart. Thank you, my dear grandchildren. I want to watch you live and grow for as long as I can. Oh no! Kurakage is dead? Baby! We can't just let him die. At least until the end of the story. Yes, Senran Kagura 7 got abandoned because of Sony. That was like old news. Yeah, basically the new Heavy Planet style. You might be looking for Homura, who is part of the Homura squad. You're already seeing Yui and Miyabi about to fight.
新たに生まれ変わった蛇女の力を思い知るがいい。いいえ、思い知るのはあなたの方です。
I'm thinking of next week. I'm thinking of creating Senran Kagura first renewal playlist after abandoning it for like a few years ago. Now that I'm playing Shinobi version, I would like to see if they would like to pick my previous Let's Plays. Alright then.
承知。村雲が両備の相手ですか。
Yes, it's her right hand.
久しいな。
That's her right hand, senpai?
この裏切り者め。相変わらず新規臭いお面かぶっちゃって。ちゃんと洗ってるんですか、それ。下船を捨てただけではなく、悪人にまで見落とすとは。正気の沙汰とは思えん。
Well, I can see why. It was already shown in Senran Kagura Burst Renewal. So, Rion and Ryobi were trying to find out who killed Ryobi in the Poison Abyss DLC episode. Then the two of them originally they were going to join Gessen Girls Academy because they would like to avenge their old eldest sister, but by that time I think think Ryobi and Ryona will have to switch over. Will have to learn or enroll the Hebijo cladded side. Just to get the gist of how they can like eventually betray Miyabi and Ibu one day to find out who killed Ryobi.
村雲には関係ないじゃないですか。
So I'm
料理には料
guessing
理の目的があ
so
る
I'm
んです。
guessing Flame Burst Renewal is likely
どのような目
likely
的
going
にせよ
likely going to give me at least some sense as to why Ryobi and Ryona join Hebijo instead of Gessen.
もういい加減うんざりなんですけど。
You're hanging
悪人
twin
は
tails,
滅す
by the
る、
way.
悪人は滅するって。あなたたちは口を開けばそればっか。
Here, Shinobi, they will find out how Ryoki
そも
died.
そもあなたたちは
Oh.
悪人の何を知ってるの？
So they're just in the middle of trying to betray Miyabi and Ibu one day.
それがどうした？
So then, first renewal is a good starting point. That's why I started with that game. Instead of the 3DS one, unfortunately, I cannot
悪
I
は間違
cannot grab
っ
my
て
hands on the Senran Kagura
それ以
3DS
上の
cartridge,
理由など
or let alone
必要なければ興味
find
もない
a way to play it on the PC.
だから悪は切り捨てるのみ。
Alright, I think it should be easy to take out Ryobi first.
ブラックも鎮魂の夢に沈む。
What did match Murakumo, by the way, is her wearing the leopard print lingerie. I'm gonna have to change that. I'm gonna have to change her lingerie next week. Can be any color, but the design of the leopard print does not suit either wig mask or no mask. So check PLDT. I checked PLDT. That's wrong. Is streaming quality is not that bad because it is a What is her current mastery? I'm checking just in case if I want to give you the game style, frantic mode. I guess I'll give her level 4 mastery. That's why I'm not giving her the Kenshi just yet. Minsan hindi mabilis yung grind dyan. Unless naka level 50 na si mga Shinobi. Oh wow! Okay. Thank you! Hindi ko gusto yung mga Archer Shinobi, pero whatever. I doubt there's any secrets if I were to go elsewhere in the Hebijo trading route. Well, I'll consider pausing the cutscene if PLDT decides to do that. This makes hard difficulty look like child's play. What are you? Oh, okay. Alright, Shinobi, come out wherever you are.
悪の誇りを舞い掲げる。
There goes her sniper rifle.
鎮魂の夢に舞い散る。
Could be easy to take her out. Use your head cheat. No? Okay. Watching from you, go hi. Hello, Jerome. There, here's your daily dose of Senran Kagura. Ayun ang ginagamit ko yung transformation stage. Alright. Even playing ground, pero ang ginagamit ko ay, ano? Ginagamit ko ay, flash style muna. Yung wala pang, egg shield form. Should be child's play though. You're running out of outfits, by the way. Wait, I actually do a Shinobi. Nope. Okay. Well, that was a straight win. Unfortunately, there's no Shinobi victory. You know, the effect where, oh well, I took out Ryobi's clothes. Did I get a bonus win? Well, this case, well, almost everyone got the slap of the wrist. Hmm? What is that? What is that famous last word? So yeah, they're not that different. Maybe she's trying to request for amnesty. That's why Ryobi is asking for amnesty when she surrenders. It would be a good idea if there's an autoplay button. Oh my god. I can't tell if the speaking character finishes her sentence. Like, come on. Makes sense. I know there's an autoplay. No, there's not. Well, I'll just give her rank next time. Just press the right button. I'm not pressing all the buttons just so that I can hit the skip button accidentally. Gessen girls. Yes. They're all beautiful. I think it's like 20 days, or it was like 21 days ago since I haven't played Senran Kagura or recorded one. Are you my opponent? Well, both of you have different shades of blonde hair. You call her a bokeh? Looks already deceiving. Well, in her side episode, she got swiped out. She got swiped out by Mirai. And also, some of those side episodes are not canon to the main story, but I thought I could at least reference that. Cost Cardi to see the real life. And good luck, Serum. Let's not do it. Please. I wish I could go to Cosplay Carnival, but as with Cosplay PH events, there's paid admission. Unless if one of the events do have a Nijigasaki on stage, and I would like to buy a ticket for it. Hold on. Gee, I think you'll need more upgrade on the yin side. Come on! Frantic mode, please! You got stunned, really? Oh, that's not the right one. Fine. Get evil out. Ow.
Shinobi,
That was so abrupt. At least give me like a transition effect. Fine. Oh no. She had to use her energy at the right time just to give her like a failure. Try again, try again. Not even Ying tries to level up at least. What a nice F. Yeah, and also a hot swim. Also a hot swim for Budget. What? Come on. Round 2. This is on hard difficulty if you're wondering, Koga, because I want that challenge. I want that challenge. That's why I wanted to go for hard difficulty at the start. I'm a challenger, not a casual storyteller. Switch out! You guys are amazing. Unsportsmanlike! I'm crying unsportsmanlike, like, oh. No! Oh, at least he didn't stun her. Okay. Seriously? No! No! Oh my god. That one Badger Shinobi already knocked Shiki out. Bruv, come on! Even with that level up, it doesn't recover HP. That's max! Try again! At least give her mastery level 1. You're stunning it! She's already getting slammed against the wall. You're kidding me with this? How did you get frozen already? She didn't even get a chance to counterattack evil. You're level 32. Oh my gosh. Screw it. I guess I'll try to clear one chapter. I'm gonna take out the Shinobi first, or at least clear out any Shinobi that is not evil. How do we scrub? No. You were easy to knock out, however you're hard to let me. You're stupid around. You got stunned again! How many times is this now? I think it's 4 times. You got knocked out in 23 seconds. What's this? Well, thank you. Many feels. Alright. I think I'll try the Shinobi. I'll try the head sheet one since her mastery is close to leveling up. I think the Yang one. Yang Style Master is supposed to leveling up. It's not just very high level that you'll have to attain, but also the mastery level. Remember, I did clear out Burst Renewal with over the mastery level to level 5. That's why I was able to survive the entirety of the last level without recovering your HP. Okay, gotta be cheeky. No! I hate you trying to stun her! Come on! Use your Shinobi Tenchi. Use your Tenchi. And then we can talk. 32 is still low. What the? Why are you whistling? There, now you can talk.
Shinobi,
You should have used already your lingerie, but I never used that button. Come on! It's the witch or the soldier. No. You got stun again. There. What do you think of her sight, by the way? It's double-bladed. Yes, it's already over. I think it's like after 4 fields, and I think it was after like 5 fields. Yeah, even embarrassing is that you lost to your Kohai.
まあまあ、そんなに落ち込まないで。仕方ないっしょ。あたしかなり強いし。僕には守りたい人がいる。
She's referring to Miyabi.
またまた、悪人にそんなのあるわけないっしょ。マジウケるんだけど。
Well, kinda ironic that your costume, kinda based on an animal that has like evil intentions.
ちょっと、その体でどこ行くっていうの？
I mean, you already beat her up. Like, almost stripped her clothes down. What do you think? And Evil and Evil passed out. Nice try. Shall we drag her back to the infirmary? You know, good sportsmanship.
マジ？悪にも守りたいものがあるなんて。そっか。そうなんだ。
Having Emu passed out after the battle is not on her bucket list, or not what she was expecting.
私、すごくない？
Yes, you're awesome. Let's hope if Emu will already get treated at the infirmary after the battle. But for now, the entire Hebijo Clandestine is already invaded by Gessen. Already, we are called Yosakura Mommy. Mama, ikaw ba yan?
わしはお母さんじゃない。
Well, you sounded like one. Short hair. Short length hair, though. Oh, dear.
だったらリョウナ、なんだって悪人なんかになったの？わしはリョウナをそんな風に育てた覚えはありません。
Well, I don't remember Ryona and Ruby. I think they did interact with the Gessen clan one time before they joined with the new Heavy Joe Clandestine.
リョウナちゃんは悪い子なの。だからもっと叱って。
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
でも悪人になったらなんでいけないの？
Ryona!
いけないに決まってるでしょ。 だって悪
Maybe
人な
the
んだから
microphone misunderstood because I was using the noise suppression.
だから悪人の何が悪いの？
And I had to because the background in the background there's karaoke
何
playing.
がって悪人は悪いものと決まっているからです
I guess this isn't like an unfriendly exchange at
な
least.
んで？なんで悪人は悪いものなの？ね
それは
I
えねえ、なんで？
either I mistake it for Ryobi or Riona. So
悪は悪いと
it's
決まっ
not
ているからです
Ryobi I'm referring to.
リョーナは口
I
で
could
言
be
ってもわからないよう
mistaken
です
that
ね
her for either Ryobi or
体にも
Riona. Oh my gosh. I forgot you finished speaking, Yozakura. At least heads up. Press the up button lock on.
鎮魂な夢に
Well, I have a
沈み
better idea. Use the Z. Use the Z. Use the L2 instead.
鎮魂な夢に毎日わしの能力を確認するんか
Oh yeah, I think she needs more mastery level increase on the Yang style.
休
So,
憩が終わり
transformation. Oh no, the Kappa Shinobi.
忍び
I was about to use it, but oh well. There goes the masochistic angel with their dual pistols. Well, there are 4 pistols, actually, not 2 pistols. It's like she uses 2 pistols with 2 of her fingers. And how is she going to hold both the pistols and pull the triggers? How does this make sense? No. 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 You're kidding me with this? You let me
寂しくなるとし
Power of the compass Shinobi, not Luke. Alright, I'll just take out a few of your Shinobi. Okay, never mind, it's not a monster. No! Ow. Let me go! Let me go! Oh, let me go, let me go! Let me go, let me go! Let me go, let me go! Oh my gosh, do I have to repeat again? Why do you always have this skill? There. Got eyes. She flew away. She flew away.
簡単すぎだの
Well, I guess, she flew away using the first ninja skill.
これでもう懲りたでしょ
Like,
Sa-
she was
Ayaku
blown
Gessen ni
away
modotte
at a
kinasai.
different direction instead of the one facing by Yozakura's
それ
projectile.
はできないな。だってヘビジョって居心地いいんだもん。
How is it? How is it
悪人でいるこ
comfortable
とが居
here?
心地がいい
Can they give you comfort food
そ
then?
んなバカな
本当だよ。
リョーナさんには嘘をつく
Doesn't
理
look
由
like
が
she's
ない
lying. Well, she isn't after
い
all.
やそも
If
そ
she
もリョ
were,
ーナ
she
さ
would
ん
have
は
been
嘘をつ
sweating
くような
or
人ではな
stuttering.
かった
Well, she may be a lot of things, but she is not a
リョー
liar.
ナさんもう
とどめは刺さないの。
May reason kung bakit sila nag-transfer? Yeah!
いいから言ってくだ
To
さい
avenge their sister,
私の気持ちが
Ryobi.
変わらないうちに
That's her Ryobi and Ryona earn the new Heavy Jaw class this time.
わかったよ。
Ah,
悪が居心地がいいなど
Ryona left
Washing
without being
machine.
spanked by Yozakura's gauntlets. or smashed by Yozakura's gauntlets. Is evil bad?
こんなところじゃろ。
Are
日
they
頃の
bad?
修行の成
Well,
果
it
じゃ。
depends on their intentions. Yeah, mostly on the bad side or good side. Like, again, you cannot balance the world with only good Shinobi. I've been saying that to Yumi all the time, but she decided to just disregard it. It's like in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, where if you were to clear out one of the alternate endings, either light or dark, yeah, the world is consumed by either only light or darkness. No matter what you choose, it's not considered a true ending.
Minori, こっちだ、こっちだ。早く俺を捕まえてみろ。
Grandpa Kurakage jumps from tree to tree. I try to chase after him.
またまたまたまた。
My tummy growls, probably because we've been playing tag for 5 hours. Wow, how did you get hungry? He's real old, but he's still good at getting away. I can't even catch him once! Sometimes he lets me get close, but he's just teasing because he always jumps away right when I try to grab him. Well, the bright side, Midori is flying.
鬼ごっこだから当たり前だ。それともギブアップか。
Well, I think it would be a good idea to set aside your bag first. Grandpa Kurakage laughs and runs away super fast. Mommy and Daddy are gone, so I live with Grandpa Kurakage now, and Yumi and the others. I really like it. He plays with me a lot until the crows start cacaoing every day. Every time I try to go faster, he goes twice as fast. I blink and he goes so far away that I can barely see him. That's it. There's no way to catch it. I'm all out of breath. Again, if you weren't holding that bag, however, you would be able to chase Kurakage. I guess he can't hear me. He goes farther and farther away. Kurakage is somewhat training Minori by playing tag. I feel a little scared, so I scream at the top of my lungs. Are you going to give up then? 3 dots. 3 dots. It was a dream again. I wriggle around in my bed. I have the same dream all the time these days about back when my life was the happiest. Back before Grandpa Kurakage stopped playing with me. I was so sad I asked him over and over to play with me again, but he kept saying no. I guess I was being selfish. No, Midori the Wagamama. He couldn't play with me because he got sick. I want him to smile, so I gotta go out and find another playmate. If I can find one, I'm sure that'll make him happy. I jump out of the bed. That's why at the beginning of the Girl Shinobi Code with the Gessen, she wanted to play with her plush tiger, and then she accidentally threw it in front of Yozakura. She was trying to find a roommate. Or playmate, I don't know. Oh, look, it's Koga's favorite. Remember this? Remember this, Shinobi? She's destined to become an idol. That's Murasaki. Yeah, I can see Minori puffed her cheeks in anger. Or probably in annoyance. I bet Minori would like to watch Sergeant Kuroro. Kuroro Gunso. I missed that anime when it was airing on Animax. But Animax has since no longer aired on the terrestrial Philippine cable television.
私はただ帰りたいだけなのにベベタンどうしよう
Koga, I think she's referring to you.
クマさんだ。かわいい。みのりもぬいぐるみいっぱい持ってるんだ。だから一緒に遊ぼう。ぬいぐるみ好きなんですか？それなら少しくらいなら。
The first two battles were the first battle was that of seriousness, and then the next two battles, including this one, feels like it's just more of a comedic turn.
やったー。じゃあクマさんが悪者ね。みのりのお姫様がクマさんをやっつけるの。毛とか全部ひんむいちゃうの。
Okay, that's not going well. Why would you insult her, Bebeta?
毛を取っちゃうの？だったらダメ。ベベタンには触れさせない。
Okay, Midori, you shouldn't say that in front of Murasaki if you want to become friends with her, but I guess she is here to just do acts of evil by pretending that she is going to become a good shinobi and rip out all the stuff out.
もうわがままなんだから。だったら人形遊びは終わり。今度はプロレスごっこだよ。
Wrestling. Alright, you do it without weapons then. If you want to go pro wrestling.
みのりちん、鎮魂の夢。
Huh?
任務開始。能力確認ごっこする？
It just flashes the closer that she can level up. So no Shinobi, then she decides. Wow, that level up very fast. No! Keep that combo going! So there isn't much reason to square out the rest of the levels, though I go to the fight with Murasaki. That's just rather like Super Mario! I hate those Gopher Shinobi. Come on! Yep, Stripe Pappy. Never mind about that. Not my favorite, let's go ahead. Let's fight for an edgy anime. Okay! This will allow her to speed up playing out the rest of the golfers. I'm aware of that, but it's mapped to... Well, it's not mapped to LMR and trigger buttons. Remember, it's made for PlayStation Vita, so the original key maps do not match with the traditional controllers.
紫、悪の誇りを前掲げます。
Oh, okay, that makes sense. 1 year older.
鎮魂の夢に参る。
Hold on, I will go for a little bit of a CR. I'll be right back. Alright, so guys, about what do we have? I did comment on the Heaven Birds Red stream, by the way. I missed the island event or something. Anyway, what to do? Oh man, I was about to start, and then XP's thumbnail is good choice. Good choice with the Lewis close up. Oh man, what else can I buy some time while I'm at it? Study notification. Well, it makes sense. Let's see. I will have to try this again. Double May Cry Season 2 on like I care. Anyway, back to the game. Sorry. Sorry, I got distracted with the X News or Twitter. Let's go. I hate cliffhangers like this. Murasaki! Murasaki, behave! It doesn't need about taking the flush stuff animal out. Why am I locking onto the wrong Shinobi? I didn't mean Crunchyroll. I meant the conflict here. It's like stomach food, so only I have to go to the seat of relief. You know what I meant? He's running at me! I blame the Ghost Shinobi for that. Really? I had to use it in the last minute, I'm sorry. Just a little bit, just only for the HP recovery. You still wear that hamster bag, like there's no Shinobi. I said no to Moby. Come on, I was referring no to Mono. Well, here comes Shinobi Idol Murasaki. That was on the side episode. One of the spin-off Senran Kagura episodes. How did you get stuck? Hit it! Huh? There. I hate that the Gophers try to knock out Minori, like, because that was nothing! And your skirt is over hanging above fish. Because Murasaki. How can you be an idol if you failed taking out Minori then? Well, you said you wanted to rip out Pepe. That's why she went on defensive mode. Maybe don't say that. At least Bebetan is not hurt. Or, destroyed. I can't believe it. I'll get an evil first here. Take out innocent Murasaki. Well, she's like the descendant to one of Iki's ride members, Noriko Chofu. She has purple hair, big thighs, covered from the song Going No One Time Password.
ねえねえ、悪人のお家ってどんなところなの？
What? I think you just did, Minori.
やっぱり下水道の中の秘密基地？それともジメジメした洞窟とか？
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
お家です。悪人が普通のお家に住んでるの？
Like, I think you've read a few Murakumo's manga to let you imagine. Oh, I thought evil Shinobi live in evil places.
なんで？悪人なのに？早くお家でほっこりしたい。
Oh, good idea. I have water ready. Don't worry, Murasaki. It's distilled.
一息つきたい。みのりと一緒だ。みのりも遊んだ
So far, those battles are just more or less comedic
も
terms.
しかして
You can tell because of the music that is playing. I thought it was going to be serious. No, we ended up already hurting the Amijo clan further.
もうやだ。
Well, it's your fault for being hit a lot of times by the Gopher Shinobi. I'm running out of breath.
みのりは賢くなり新しい技を思いついた。
Chasing Grandpa. Yep, that is Koga, by the way. Kurokage. He has finished Senran Kagura Shinobi versus so that I can play on a new Let's Play.
どうやら私の仲間が勝ったようですね。あなたももう諦めたらどうですか？
You mean, look who's the evil Shinobi now.
諦める？バカを言うな。私が負けなければ蛇女の誇りは死なない。
愚かですね。悪として生き延びたところでその先に安息の日々はないというのに。
安息がないとしても悪には悪の生きる道がある。
No rest for the wicked. Remember that in one of those video games.
その悪の生きる道を滅ぼすのが私たち決戦の生きる道。そう善の生きる道です。
Are you sure about that? Because that is what evil do, destroy things. I change things, destroy things. Those what evil things do. For good Shinobi, all you have to do is just maintain and create.
どちらかの道しか生き残らないというわけか。
Even Miyabi
そ
spoke
の
about
通り
it.
です。さあ私の勝利で学園祭の締めくくりといきましょう。
Well, here's the battle that Koga has been waiting for since I played First Renewal. Two DLC characters fighting against each other instead of the traditional Asuka versus Homura battle.
ユミ、鎮魂の夢に沈みましょう。
みやび、悪の誇りを舞い掲げよ。
Makes sense for Miyabi to wear shirt under her skirt.
鎮魂の
Not
夢
short
に舞い
under her
散
skirt. Where are you? It's really a smackdown.
休憩は終わった。私の能力をご覧ください。
Shall I use frantic mode against her? Because I would like to give her more of that being level.
休憩は終わりにしましょう。
力が溢れそうだ。
わさり忍び変身。
I misclicked. I thought I was going to go frantic mode. Not this time. I misclicked. I hold the L1 button instead of R1.
それなりにできます。やりません。それなりにできます。
Oh wow. She already got her glowing strip twice. Oh yeah, where's the other form that Miyabi was using?
すべては正義のために。
No way that her lingerie are just bandages. Well, I guess both of you are already partially stripped at this point.
邪魔をするな。みやびには手を出させない。僕が相手になる。
Evil, you already got beaten enough by Yozakura. Come on.
そんな体では戦えるはずがない。
Oh wait, that's different. Not
少し時間
Yozakura.
が稼げればそれでいい。
You already got beaten
みや
by
びは
Shiki.
その間に逃げてくれ。みやびさえ生き延びてくれたらヘビ女は何度でも立ち上がれる。さあ来い。悪人の誇りしかと見よ。もう
I don't think this battle is for you, Evil. Like, come on.
ゆみちー終わった？ええ、帰りますよ。
Take that, the you and me
敵の
back.
大
It's
将が生き
Yumichi.
てる。それに学校は燃やさないの？
No, just let them plant the white flag and then let them know, oh, we lost.
そこまでする価値がヘビ女にはありません。勝利だけで十分と判断しました。さあ、みんなと合流しましょ
Well,
う。
at least they're not evil enough to burn a skull down. That was already Orochi's way in burst renewal. Gosh. No need for evil acts. All of the good Shinobi here. Just leave the skull if your opponent's already healed.
今回の学園祭は私たちの完全勝利です。きっとおじい様もお喜びになるでしょう。
よかった。戦った甲斐があったね。みのりもすごく頑張ったんだよ。黒影おじいちゃん、みのりを褒めてくれるかな？
ええ、きっと頭をなでなでしてくれますよ。
Yeah, I think Minori would like to have that nade
て
nade.
か、本当にこれでよかったんだよね。
どういうことですか？
いや、別に深い意味はないんだけどさ。ただ、悪人ってのが意外になんていうか。
Yeah, even I suspect that, but Yumi is so fixated on taking out all of the evil Shinobi. Like, girl, what is your problem?
ってことで
Can't
す
you
ね。
have any leniency?
我もそれは少し感じた。
悪人は滅ぶべきもの。それ以上でもそれ以下
She
でも
is
あり
so
ません。
fixated on this. Come on.
戦いに迷いは禁物です。つまらないことに気をとらわれないように。
Here, they're beginning to question if all Shinobi should be eliminated. Yeah, but Yumi is so fixated. Like, at this point, I'm not sure if she has any goodwill to, like, inhibit her desire to take out all of the Shinobi. Like, what if the good Shinobi are going to reason her out? She would just label them as evil Shinobi in her
悪と呼べ
eyes
るの
then?
でしょうか。イムさんの行動は
Yumi will be the
悪には
last one
見え
to
ませんで
realize.
した。
And she realized that, yeah.
私はみやび
That's
さん
why
と
I'm
イム
waiting
さんを
for
滅
that
ぼす
arc
ことが
one
でき
day.
なかった。しかし、本当にこれでよかったのでしょうか、おじい様。
Well, it would be a good idea if Yumi can, like, how do you say this? Try to act cute in one of her side episodes. She did that in one of the side episodes in Beach Splat, but
さ
that is
ら
on
な
a
る修練
future
を
end.
積ませていただきます。成長を続けましょう。一歩ずつ、着実に。
I didn't actually level up Frantic Bow, so that was my mistake. I'm already at a halfway point to the Gessen. Oh yeah, I think that reminds me. I think we're likely gonna get around 4 chapters.
おかえり。
Ooh. Okay, the music changed differently.
うん。
They're fixated in following grandfather's teaching that they don't question what's going on in front of them. Yeah, but Kurakage said that he doesn't like to take out evil Shinobi anymore after raising his granddaughters. You know, these 5. How do you are, Minori? I can make my own playdates now. Oh, there's Murakumo. Oh, he passed away before he could
どれに
realize.
いたしましょう。
Yeah,
これにいたしましょう。
did,
交代です。
I did notice that while I
村久保さん。
was reading, while I was reading, his perspective.
ええ。
Oh yeah, what was that Easter egg that I have?
どれがいいのか悩み、これでいいんです。もしよければでいいですが、誰か交代してもらえますか？
So what they know is what they do. Yep. The question is up to them to know. Oh, are we doing the right thing or not?
今日は何にする？うちの品揃えは天下一やで。
Yeah, I know I am I think I already unlocked her anyway. The beach splash.
ぎょうさん使えば新しい下着当たるかもしれへんで。
Look at this! I got my 28% lock. That's be done by explaining sa ni grandfather nila. I thought he passed away in Shinobi Versus. So how is Estival Versus going to how's in Estival Versus going to let him find out? Oh, how did Kurokage said that he doesn't like to take out people Shinobi anymore? Shinobi bought that.
ほんまに買うん？毎度ほんまに買うん？毎度おおきに。
Those Markin DLC.
ほんまに買うん？ほんまに買うん？毎度おおきに。ほんまに買うん？毎度おおきに。ほんまに買うん？毎度おおきに。もう持ってるよ。ほんまに買うん？もう持ってるよ。
Sorry, I'm just going to buy the DLC costume, lady. Well, in the time anyway.
ほんまに買うん？ほんまに買うん？ほんまに買うん？毎度おおきに。ほんまに買うん？毎度おお
Asuka's
きに。
grandmother's power brings back to the exert that time for 17.
ほんまに買うん？ほんまに買うん？毎度おおきに。
That's interesting.
毎度おおきに。ほんまに買うん？ほんまに買うん？ほんまに買うん？ほんまに買うん？ほんまに買うん？ほんまに買うん？ほんまに買うん？
Yeah, sabi ko laruin. Sabi ko sa'yo, laruin mo SK. Ayaw ka pa. You're asking me to play it, not at my own volition. Ganda kaya from the hook. To me, I think it feels like a decent story. You're asking someone who has more interest on the slice of life, cute girls, anime story than someone who likes ecchi stuff. Particularly, I think the shoujo I want from like Strawberry Panic or so. Yeah, I'm just buying the DLC costumes first. Holy moly, that's a lot of extra. Oh, no, never mind. Some stream mo na lang bilhin. Why? I just like going shopping. Also, IMS says the same line instead of having like 2 or 3 variants of the same like buying that item. You say? I'm not going to do the luxury lottery anyway. I just want to have at least some use with my Zenny. My doggy. I could use the dressing room, but I'll just do that off stream. Like, even the animation is like half the frame rate for 60 frames. I mean, it is expected coming from PlayStation Vita. PlayStation Vita game. So I'm guessing at this point is now the halfway point for Shinobi Girls Code. But I'll just change the I'll just change your hairstyle.
どうせ我じゃ何をつけても似合わないの
It's
で早く見
Honoka!
に行きましょう。そうするべきです。
Hanggang chapter 5 lang for each tool? Then why do I have 24?
そりゃ我だって人並みにおしゃれとかもしてみたいですけど。
How about the
どう
shortcut?
せ我じゃ何をつけても似合わない
That
の
is
で
so
早
not
く
her.
任務に行きま。どうせ我じゃ何をつけても似合わないので早く任務に
How
行き
about
ま
the
しょ
ones
う。
with at
そう
least
する
one,
べきです。
braided pigtails?
我なんかがこんなおしゃれして本当にいいのでしょう
Nah,
か。
that's not like Emma Verde. Sorry. Top not?
我に似合う。そりゃ我だって人並みにおしゃれとかもしてみたいですけど。そりゃ
Okay,
我だっ
fine.
て
I'll
人
just
並
change
みに
your
お
hair
しゃれとか
color
もして
then.
みたいですけど。
Oh wait, there's no option to do so. I forgot. $47 rolling?
どう
Looks
せ
like.
我じゃ何をつけても似合わないので早くに我なんかがいろいろしていただいて恐縮なの
I knew
で
it.
すが素材が悪いので
Becky
何をしても
Santa.
どうせ我じゃ何をつけても似合わないので早く任務に
I'm
行きま
not
しょう。
pressing that.
そうするべきです。
Was that the hot spring one? I guess this one is.
我なんかがこんなおしゃれして本当にいいのでしょうか。
Oh, you just change pages. There's no way to change colors, by the way. Taftaw lang naman yun. Ah, come on. There's no way to change the color of a lingerie. Like, the leopard is not the
我たちの
leopard
お
print
話と
is
いうか
not
な
my
んというか。
favorite. I'm sorry.
平たく言うと下船女学館の物語です。
Secret bibliophile. I'll do 2 chapters anyway for tonight's stream. Next other week I'll finish the Gessen, the Shinobi Girls Code on the Gessen side, and then back to the side episodes in another school.
楽しめるといいな。
I pressed the wrong difficulty.
飛ばします。
Can I skip? I forgot to change difficulty.
飛ばします。
Yes, I can do that.
式、鎮魂の夢に沈みましょう。任務開始。今日もう上がります。
Imagine the story doesn't restart. I can just restart anyway.
おかえりなさい。私たちの物語だってさ。トリマ、行ってくるね。行ってらっしゃい。
There. Now it's on hard difficulty. Now you can feel my challenge. I used to have a man I could call my best friend, Hanzo. As a shinobi, he was as strong as I was, and perhaps a bit more talented. I think he's referring... I think in the perspective this time with Kurakake. He seemed easygoing, but he was constantly looking after his friends. Because of that, a lot of people always stood by him. I was the exact opposite. I thought a shinobi had to be alone. Maybe it's because it is Gessen art? Yes, Kurakage's perspective, I think. Maybe it's because we were so completely different that we became such good friends. That said, best friends or not, we could never agree on the subject of evil. My parents were killed by evil shinobi, so whatever else they were my enemies. I had to wipe them all out for good. But Hanzo said to me,
お前の怒りや悲しみは理解できる。しかし、俺に言わせればな、悪を殲滅しようとする行為だって悪そのものだ。
they both loved the same girl during the time? Okay, so, it's quite interesting, like a love
Hanzo.
triangle.
俺が悪だというのか。
Why are you accusing Hanzo as evil then? By asking him, am I evil?
違う。人間なんていうのは
Ask
多
us
かれ少なかれ悪の部分を持っているってことだ。それを否定しても始まらん。ならば俺は悪などない光だけの世界を作ってみせる。
Yeah, no wonder Gorogage didn't go along with Hanzo. He is so fixated on making a world without evil Shinobi. That's how we went our separate ways. That's on you, sir! Ironically, I became a renegade hiding in the dark, while Hanzo became a legendary good Shinobi. But at least he understands that there is little evil Shinobi. But that doesn't mean you have to. That doesn't mean you have to cleanse them into thinking there's no such thing as evil Shinobi. Like him, he's stuck in his own delusion or his fantasy. Like the world without evil. Like everyone has to oblige to, like one monarch. So as soon as I became a renegade, I realized my ideal was nothing but an illusion. I think I know that for some time. I've just been fooling myself. Every light casts a shadow. Good and evil are two sides of the same coin. The more evil Shinobi I killed, the more my anger and sorrow grew. I could feel myself sliding down a slippery slope. Hanzo was right. I sank into darkness along with my hatred and denial. I despaired for my future. I had no idea what I should live for. That's when I met Yumi and the others. After I started living with them, my life changed completely. Would you not feel the same way, Gorokage, if you had the same backstory? I would be living with regrets if I kill all the evil Shinobi. That's what I can tell. Buffer zone. Stupid BLD teachers let me completely read the story completely. Very hard of attempting a Shinobi transformation button. It's just one press of a button and then you'll be able to let your Shinobi transform. Back to the main story. All those happy bolsters times with them melted my frozen heart and washed away my hatred. Now I can say to Hanzo with confidence. There is a world without darkness. Huh? There is a world without darkness. So you're still fixated on making the world without any evil Shinobi. Yumi and the others are the light itself to me. But I led my light, my beloved granddaughters, toward hatred. Seems the same but hard to do, kid. As you had the other relatives to confront you. I thought if they grew up with me, they would learn how meaningless it is to, Kurokage's case didn't have other relatives. He is more of a loner because he doesn't have any other relatives or parents to support him. Even if his parents died at that time, there wasn't a way to let him set the differences of what is good and what is bad and what is evil. Revenge was his only fuel. Yun lang yung akala niya may vengeance sa masama. So I thought if they grew up with me, they would learn how meaningless it is to get caught up in grudges. But things didn't go as well as I expected. They were so kind, they thought they owed it to me to carry on my old foolish dream. What have I done? I never thought this would happen. I appreciate their feelings, but at this rate, they'll end up just like me. No matter how much I regret my past, I can't stop them anymore. The only person I can ask for help is you, Hanzo. Please teach them in my place. Show them how pointless it is to fight for their grudges. Please release them from me, my best friend. Please save them. Unfortunately, we don't get to hear the parting words to Hanzo before he died.
ヘビ女の抜け人がいるのはここですね。野放しの悪人ほど危険なものはありません。確実に始末
He created his own evil Shinobi with the Gessen girls, unfortunately.
誰かと思って来てみれば
Yeah, si Hanzo yung secret teacher nila sa Gessen
善人じゃないか。
without their knowing.
どうした？今度は私たちと学園祭をやりに来たか？私たちホムラグレン隊は学校ではないが団体戦ならいつでも受けてやるぞ。 悪の存在は
Well,
善を惑わしま
yes,
す。
there is
やは
at
り
the
見過
Home
ご
for
す
the
わけにはいきま
Crimson
せん。
Squad. They don't live at an educational institution.
まるで
They learn
昔
to
の
learn
私を見ている
the
ようだな。
daily lives themselves and also prepare
私
for
が
an
許せなかったのは
incoming
善だったかな。
Shinobi war.
あなたと同じにしないでください。まあ話し合ったところで分かり合えるものでもない。忍びなら戦って白黒つけようじゃないか。いいでしょう。望むところです。
ほいほい。じゃあ最初は私がやっちゃうよ。
Oh
ダメ
no.
だ。だったら初めは私がやるよ。
未来か。頼んだぞ。
私は指揮よろしく。ミライチンが私の相手ってわけね。
Well, Shiki and Mirai are in the same year, so let them
なんなの
fight.
このギャルっぽい子は。
Valley
で
girl.
もこういう人と話したことないから、もしかしたら
I'm
小
not
説の
sure
ネタになるかもしれない。
I didn't set their casual outfits to look like this, by the
ミ
way.
ライチンって小説書く人？
Oh yeah, in Shiki's side episodes, Mirai is the one who leaked those pictures of Shiki to the internet.
ちょっと人の独り言を勝手に聞かないでくれる？だって聞こえたんだからしょうがないじゃん。っていうか悪人の書く小説って興味あるんだけど、意外ね。あん
I
た
mean, normal
読書しな
stuff.
さそうな顔してるのに。
Unless if you want to hear Mirai's fantasy.
あ、超失礼じゃないそれ。私こう見えても読書家だし。そうなの？毎日一冊は本読んでるし、
Yeah, I don't think.
かかってこい
Yeah,
だ
I
し。
don't think this is going to be like the least friendliest battle.
漫画を描く友達にもアド
Because you
バ
have
イスしてるし、
because you have
関係ないけど
explanations like
般若
this.
心経が趣味だし。シーシーうるさい。
Don't tell me I have to. I want to replay a lie.
もうさっさと戦うわよ。じゃあ一つ約束。
Shishi.
私が勝ったらミラーチンの小説読ませてもらうからね。
That's the wrong button. That's still an advanced button. L, P, and A.
四季、鎮魂の夢に沈むね。
任務開始。
I hate those archers Shinobi.
からの100連戦突破。私の能力確認すんの？
I think there's a backlog for it. We'll just figure out. I'm thinking of growing the Yang mastery this time.
上がります。これで決まり。これで決まり。これで決まり。秘伝忍法200連戦突破。これで決まり。秘伝忍法
What the heck?
秘伝忍法秘伝忍法
Yeah, I'm just clearing out every single Archer Shinobi ninja skill.
秘伝忍法うざいって秘伝忍法
Yeah, just keep ramming at those Archer Shinobi.
私強すぎ秘伝忍法
Well, that's kind of easy for the Kappa Shinobi to just ambush her.
これで決まり秘伝忍法
Alright, time to ram all of those Kappa out.
秘伝忍法秘伝忍法
Yeah, just keep riding.
秘伝忍法出る
Ow.
吹っ飛べ秘伝忍法秘伝忍法
Yeah, I'm just riding along.
うざい吹っ飛べ吹っ飛べいいもんみっけ秘伝忍法 れで決まり。きれいに私強すぎ。
Alright, onward to the not yet.
きれいに
Oh, she's running out of usable ninja scroll. Great, I need more! I wanna feel that power again.
これで決まり。
Oh, come on. How did you get burned?
マジムカつく。マジムカつく。いいの見て。
Oh, okay.
逃がすか。吹っ飛べ。これで決まり。吹っ飛べ。夜なんて。
Those kind of Shinobi are immune from limit breaks. Why?
これで決まり。さあ吹っ飛べ。これで決まり。吹っ飛べ。これで決まり。逃がすか。これで決まり。これで決まり。きれいに。
Yeah, I don't think Lenovo will target a rack because look how many of those top Shinobi. You're kidding me? We haven't even reached through Mirai's battle. What the heck? You're on the water already? Come here! Hmm. 4 minutes into the battle, she couldn't even clear out the rest of the map. We haven't even reached to Mirai's battle. Well, at least he got it unlocked from Yang's skill level.
式、鎮魂の夢に沈むね。任務開始。
Oh, there goes her time to increase her practice level. Oh, this one's different. Oh, it's because I'm using a different skill. Oh, whoa. Alright, I'm back. I just need to get OBS back.
技表の確認とか偉い。
What am I missing from,
技表の確認とか偉い。技表の確認とか偉い。
Oh, it's only if I can switch out my, either using frantic mode or transform.
休憩上がりますなんてね。行っちゃうのって。
Oh my god!
秘伝忍法
I was doing so well until those kappas tried to destroy the
100
record.
連戦突破秘伝忍法いやそりゃいやそりゃいやそりゃいやそりゃいやそりゃいやいいじゃんいいじゃん逃がさないし
How is this kappa ninja? How is this kappa gonna be so persistent and keeping guard?
いやそりゃ歯ごたえなさすぎ
Right, I only have like one level of. I was about to use that second info skill, and then oh no, she got counter attacked by a stray archer Shinobi.
ありえないっしょまた女子力上がっちゃ頭きたいい技思いついちゃった
Well, at least I'm giving her more chance to level up Yin or Yang mastery.
シキ鎮魂の夢に沈みましょう任務開始
She hasn't even attacked. What are you talking about?
秘伝忍法秘伝忍法
Come on, show me more of your. 秘伝忍法秘伝忍法 Obviously, I'll use the ninja art skills anyway.
秘伝忍
Yeah, it's kind of another way to go when you get the artillery to be like.
やる
I got 1,000 combo!
秘伝忍法秘伝忍法
Oh, that's the highest I can go.
そりゃいやそりゃ歯ごたえなさすぎ
1099.
秘伝忍法100連戦突破秘伝忍法
一撃で決める
秘伝忍法秘伝忍法
Nah, I don't think it's another level up. Wait, well, how is her level?
私の能力確認すんの
Oh, you what?
上がりまーすはいよし歯ごたえなさすぎ
Well, at least I give her a lot of HP weapons like this.
いってよしいいじゃんいいじゃんいや100連戦突破いいじゃんいいじゃん道連れ秘伝忍法400連戦突破秘伝忍法いいじゃんいいじゃん秘伝忍法秘伝忍法
A lot of them are already in the line of sight of fire.
秘伝忍法
They're 1,000 at this point.
秘伝忍法そりゃいやよしこんなそりゃそりゃいただき
And then you got invisible. It could have been useful just for Mirai.
100連戦突破。いやーいやー、こんなのたまんよ。
Alright, Mirai, let's go. Time for a battle that I've been waiting for.
未来
Also Koga's favorite.
鎮魂の夢に舞い散る。
私だって忍び変身。
No, I was about to go in one hit! Girl Shinobi are fun? No, it's not! And she's gonna pull out that large machine gun under her skirt.
100連戦突破なんてね。まだまだ。
Okay. Let me see if I can... She already got the break limit.
じゃあ遊んでから帰るね。
Wow. She already got knocked out just by Shiki's limit break.
負けた。
Well, on the bright side, your clothes aren't ripped.
じゃあ未来地の小
All
説
the effort that
読ま
Shiki
せて
had
も
to
らおう
do
か
just
な。
to level up her master.
忍びの家のラプンツェルね。
Rapunzel the Shinobi, eh?
どうなのよ。感想聞かせなさいよ。
She hasn't finished the story yet. That's the wrong button. You're
ちょっと
kidding
なん
me.
とか言いなさいよ。未来地マジうるさい。真剣に読んでるんだから黙ってて。
Tamatete. What is she laughing?
面白かった。どこが面白いの。
He hasn't even given you the best part
未来
yet.
地まだ途中。
Can we just go to the next episode while Shiki is trying to finish Mirai's
なるほ
novel?
どね。読み終わったよ。
How fast can she read if
やっぱり
Mirai
そうはいいわ。
published a 100-page
書けなくなっちゃうかもしれないし。
novel of the Rapunzel Shinobi?
てかすっごく面白かったよ。未来地マジすごいじゃん。本当？設定がかなりぶっ飛んでるのに
You're gonna be the
心理描写が
star,
丁寧に書かれ
Mirai,
て
if
るよ
you're
ね。
to debut as a novel.
だから
Novelist.
物語の展開にぐいぐい引き込まれちゃった。ありがとう。
褒めて。
めっちゃ私好みの展開だし、未来地のファンになっちゃった。ってことで勝負はここまでね。
At least I did play verse renewal because I thought Mirai is like a dislikable youngin, but after checking the Komura Crimson Squad arc in verse renewal, oh, she has already character
とどめ
developed.
は刺さないの。とどめ刺したら未来地の小説が読めなくなっちゃうし、だから私はもう行くね。
She just let her
ほん
off
と
the
笑え
hook.
ないし。
At least until
私が悪人の書く小
Mirai
説に
can
ハマ
finish
るな
her
んて
novel.
マジありえない。こんなどうしよう。黒影様。
Well, I think you are doing what Master Kurakage was about to say, but he passed away.
これも実力だよね。これってさ、いい技思いついちゃった。
Ultimate Ninja. Wait, what? Okay. Secret Ninja art has been mastered. Shiki has mastered the ultra. Oh, that's from unlocking the sword. Sword
いい
chapter.
技思いつ
That's
いちゃっ
fine.
た。
I'm afraid I'm not likely going to finish chapter 4 in live stream form because it took me longer to, or have like a long break than having to take out, having to finish chapter 3. Wait. Oh no.
わしは待たんで。
捕まえた。
Well, at least your skill of trying to catch Kurokage and playing tag is worth paid off.
鬼ごっこ楽しいね。
なるほどな。今のは鬼ごっこやったんやね。
Gee,
なんやようわからんけど、追いかけられたから逃げてしもうたわ。
みのり、鬼ごっこ得意なんだよ。黒影おじいちゃんにも褒められたんだ。
does she look like that she knows Grandpa Kurokage, Minori? Really?
そうか。みのりさんは足が速いもんな。ちっこいのに大したもんや。
ねえねえ、まだまだ遊んでくれる？
ようわからんけど、別にええで。好きにしたらええやん。
Mm,
次は日陰ちゃんが多い
play
ね。
tag
みのりを
again.
捕まえて。
待て待て待て。
Mate. And then the two of them just laugh.
日陰ちゃんストップ。
どうしたん？
みのり、戦わなくちゃいけないんだった。
ああ、そうやったんか。
Oh,
ほな、戦お
well,
うか？
not surprising considering Midori is too fixated on trying to chase Hikage first before initiating a battle.
なんや、戦いたくないんか？
みのりはもっと日陰ちゃんと遊びたい。
ほなら、戦った後に遊べばええやん。
Well,
みのりと遊んでく
well,
れるの？
Hikage Onesan promised.
遊びたいなら遊べばええやん。
じゃあ早く戦おう。
ほな、行くで。
Well, this is going to be a friendly battle. The only exception is between Homura and Yumi.
任務開始。
I hate that! Danger from above.
能力確認ごっこする？
I guess this time I will give her the frantic power up.
急にやり返すよ。
But at least to give her the level up. Whoa, they cleared out the entire arena. Okay. Well, this is fast.
日陰、舞順じ。
Well, here comes her knife. Hikage holding knife. Whoa. Counterattack, counterattack.
危ないね。
Okay, not surprising. She didn't get her Shinobi transformation.
しゃあないか。
So, Midori won.
違う遊びしようっと。
Hikage holding knife. I mean, she's holding one as she is about to
戦い
initiate.
終わり。
She is about to start the battle against Midori.
日陰ちゃん遊ぶ？あれ？どうしたの？
That's because you already beaten her with a large storm of
す
candy.
まんのう。わし、少し休憩が必要みたいや。
みのり、や
I
り
get
すぎ
you.
ちゃっ
I get you threw her a bucket of sweets.
た。ごめんね、日陰ちゃん。
別に気にせんでええで。戦ったんやから当然やん。
でも、日陰ちゃん、しっかりして。
なんか随分とおかしな感じやね。わしはみのりさんの敵やなかったんかい。
悪人は敵だけど、
Aw.
でも、日陰
Okay,
ちゃんは
so
違うよ。
Shion apparently saw that her satellite school in El High closed
こん
down.
なにみのりと遊んでくれた
Like, it
のは
was already
黒影お
established a
じい
few
ちゃん以
months
外
ago,
では
but
初めて
now
だも
that
ん。
she's looking back at it.
でも黒影おじいちゃんは悪人が嫌い。でもみのりは日陰ちゃんが好き。悪人と遊んだら黒影おじいちゃんはきっと悲しむ。みのりはどうしたらいいの？
そうか、それは難しい問題やな。どっちにしてもわしはこの体じゃしばらくはみのりさんとは遊べんわ。
I get that part.
その間にゆっくりと考えればええんとちゃうか。
そうだね。みのり、ゆっくり考えてみる。みのり、よくできました。
Finished in about 47 minutes. 47 seconds.
みのりは賢くなりました。
That's already the highest level that she can go, right?
新しい技思いついた。新しい技思いついた。
See? It's necessary for me to do mastery farming if I want to get each of the girls with the good possible outcome to the final battle. Yumi and the others say they think of me every time they see a mask. I can understand why. Well, it's Murakumo's perspective. I've been wearing a mask since I first time I met them. I put on my mask half a time ago. Shinobi live in secrecy, so hiding my face makes sense on that level. But my own mask has a sadder story. I grew up in a family of four, but when we had dinner, we ate with a girl who lived in the neighborhood. She was a year younger than I, with a pretty blonde hair. Is she referring to Yomi? Her parents were too busy to come home very often. That's why we invited her to our house on these occasions. I can still remember the look on her face as she happily took her first sip of our miso soup. There were no ingredients to speak of, save for a few bean sprouts. Ah yes, it is Yomi! We were as close as real sisters, and I played with her all the time. We played house, marbles, and cat's cradle, jumped rope, and swam in the lake at the park. The two of us would stay out until it got dark, then walk home, holding hands through the putrid stench of the slums. When I was still a child, I was told my parents had died in an accident. My father's friend told me they were hit by a car. Even as young as I was, though, I could tell that he was lying. I was sure they were killed in action. I was so shocked that I completely withdrew into myself. I started hiding my face under a bag. The other girl would do the same. Oh, Whiteness! Look, it's Yumi! Murakumo! She's wearing the bean sprout packets. Oh my gosh. She taped bags of bean sprouts together and wore them like a mask. I wonder if that bean sprouts naming was in the original Japanese version. Alright, she taped bags of bean sprouts together, wore them like a mask. I'm sleepy. And she didn't hear people make fun of her. She just kept on doing it out of a sense of solidarity for me. She was the best friend I could ever have had. So when Master Kurokage adopted me, I was heartbroken about not being able to say goodbye to her. But I also thought I needed to leave behind all of my relationships to be a shinobi. And now, I can hardly believe what I'm seeing. That same girl is standing in front of me now as an evil shinobi I have to defeat. She called Yomi now. Why did this have to happen? I dream of her catching up with her and apologizing about not saying goodbye, but if she is an evil shinobi, I have to fight her. I have to kill her, and even after that, I have to forget all about our times together. Do I have it in me to do that? There's no question. I must. I have no choice. Well, we're on a rice paddy battlefield. Yes, they're orphans.
Yomi.
You're still wearing that tracksuit, Yomi?
村雲ちゃん。
どうして悪人の道を選んだ。我は悪人を切らねばならないというのに。
この道を選んだことに後悔はありません。
Well, Yomi did
村雲さんと戦うことになったとしても。
attend the Happy Joe Clandestine in Verse Renewal, then and he joined in with Homura for the Crimson Squad.
強くなったな、ヨミ。もう我がトイレについていく必要もないのだな。
当たり前です。お手洗いは一人で行けますよ。夜はちょっと怖かったりしますけど。
まさかまだ誰かについてきてもらっているのか。
そんなことありません。
なるほど。
By the way, it's the same girl who wanted to spout more about bean sprouts. I
本
mean,
当に分かったの
I
ですか？
mean, environmental is fine, yes,
Never.
but at the same time, she doesn't want
Alex,
to see the rich taking advantage of the poor.
指をチュプチュプとおしゃぶりする
And
癖だ。
same social situation that she was in.
やっているわけではありません。お腹が減っている時以外は普通に寝てます。村雲さんこそそのお面は何なのですか？
ヨミには関係ない。
関係ないことありません。だって村雲さんは私の友達ですから。
友達である前に我たちは忍びだ。
I mean, you two are friends long time ago. Maybe childhood friends.
ヨミは悪人。戦いは避けられない運命なのだ。
わかりました。そこまで言うのならお相手いたします。
行くぞ。我らの友情に決別を。
Rob, really? I guess they're not gonna settle amicably.
村雲、鎮魂、夢。
任務開始。我の能力なんて確認してどうするんですか？
I think it's about time I'll have to give her frantic progress.
休憩は終わり。そろそろ終わり。にします
Would be a good idea if I can remove her mask though. Those turtle kappa! Those kappa Shinobi again! I hate those Shinobi. Come on. Play fair. Come here! Alright, Yomi, where are you? Time to fight. And my eyes are already getting resty. Getting sleepy. Wow, that was fast. Why?
見事だ。
Murakumo didn't even have a chance to attack Yomi once.
まあ我なんてこのくらいの評価しかもらえないですよね。すみません、何か成長早いみたいで。
You're gonna need more frantic this
この
time.
ままじゃ帰れません。恥ずかしくて帰れません。ひらめいた。我、新しい技をひらめいたみたいです。
Wow, what a consolation prize.
村君、新婚の夢に沈む。
Oh, it's already 11.
開始。
力が満ちてきた。
近すぎる。
秘伝忍法100連戦突破。王子の城逃がさぬぞ。
近すぎる。
Why is this capital feels so shielding from the other Shinobi I was so blindly trying to get free from that ice trap, and then I haven't even reached Yomi's part.
まあ我なんてこのくらいの評価しかもらえないですよね。そうですよね。このままじゃ帰れません。恥ずかしくて帰れません。
I don't care, Murakumo. I'm about to sleep. Sorry for the energy. Sorry for the lost energy. It's already past 11.
任務開始。
Well, more frantic mode, I guess.
100連戦突破。力が満ちてきた。200連戦突破。
Alright, have a frantic mode session.
秘伝忍法。
How come the turtle's still out?
王子の城逃がさぬぞ。
近すぎる。
ゆるい。
I'm back here!
決める。
ゆるい。
So wow.
取らねば。
秘伝忍法。
That's already max level.
決める。
秘伝忍法。覚悟しろ。ゆるい。逃がさぬぞ。100連戦突破。
取らねば。
秘伝忍法。秘伝忍法。
How did you miss it again?
秘伝忍法。
新婚の夢に毎日無駄ですわ。
秘伝忍法。
You were saying more kill me?
忍び天使。
I mean, I'd rather at least transform once and then I can take care of it. Oh no, 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 no!
秘伝
秘伝忍法。秘伝忍法。
We were so close to getting a sudden loss by Yomi.
戦闘終了
I think I'll have to pause halfway to the chapter this time.
我の勝ちだ
ええ私の負けです
どうしてこうなったのだろうな
Why did it have to come to this? We're best
同
friends.
じ場所で育った
We live in the same
友達だっ
environment.
たはずなの
We were raised in the same.
仕方ありませんわ人にはそれぞれの道があるのですからでも私は今でも村雲さんを友達だと思っています
Aww.
命がけで戦っても
Even if she's wearing that
別々
mask.
の道を行っても悪でも善でも友達は友達です
She didn't actually mention that during Burst Renewal because at that time there wasn't the Gessen and the new Heavy Joe characters or DLC characters.
なるほ
So
ど
they don't have connections to
そうか
Aura's Crimson Squad during Burst Renewal.
我もそう思う本当にそう思います
She took off the mask and now her voice is
白雲さんも
cuter.
関係ありません村雲さんヨミありがとうあなたには大切なことを教えてもらいました
Well, I guess I could just bookend the episode for now.
いやいや我にこんな評価もったいないです本当何かの間違いではないかと思いますまた少しほんの少し強くなったようですねひらめいた我ひらめいた我新しい技をひらめいたみたいです
I would like to sleep for now, unfortunately. I will have to skip for now.
飛ばすで
Tabasure. Yeah, I know. I should log in Umamu's page just to get more,
夜桜
just to get the
沈みましょう
Galat funds ready
任務開始
for Kita-chan.
一旦退却するんじゃ
Sorry, Yozakura. I'm out of energy for tonight.
おかえりおかえりなさいわしたちの物語じゃ
Where am I? So, chapter 4, this one. So, I'm already like halfway mark to finishing chapter 4, but I think I would like to clear chapter 4 and 5 and record it for me instead. Maybe before I finish it. I need to stop I am there.
うちの品揃えは天下一やで
いつやで
ほんまに買うん毎度大きに毎度大きにほんまに買うんほんまに買うん毎度大きにほんまに買うん毎度大きにほんまに買うんほんまに買うんほんまに買うんほんまに買うんほんまに買うんほんまに買うん毎度大きにもう持ってるよもう持ってるよ
Sorry.
もう持ってるよ
Really? Alright.
ほんまに買うん毎度大きにほんまに買うんほんまに買うんほんまに買うん毎度大きに新商品入荷したらお知らせするわ
Alright. Due to my low energy, I might as well have to finish the stream for today. Next stream for Senran Kagura. Continue chapter 4 and then maybe I can finish chapter 5 after all those few failed attempts. I think it's going well. I get to see more expedition on Kurakage. And he's regret too. So, the Gessen members that we have to fight evil if they're doing evil things, not when they're evil by heart. So I wonder if they will get that I wonder if Yumi will come to that realization. So that is going to be it, and I think I'm already sleepy at this point. So anyway,
どれがええかな。
sorry for the sudden change, but I had to.
こまめな
But
記録を上書きじゃ。
I'm already yawning at this point. Okay, so that's about it. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Discord server, X, Twitter account, link in the video description below. And yeah, I think I'm almost done with the holidays. I will be back to work tomorrow, and finally, I can set up for Umamu's mystery on Friday. Anyway, see you guys next time, and unfortunately, and let's about to sleep. I will continue the game next time. In the meantime, next stream will be Umamusume, Pretty Derby. Yep, see you guys next time. Goodbye. See you soon.